Slater hits a high drive. Center field. It is out of here. Wow. And he goes to straightaway center field. And with one swing of the bat, the Giants take the lead. Here's Dickerson. Dickerson, high drive. Right center field. It is out of here.
Strike three called. That ball is gone. The first home run of the year for Brandon Belt.
Tell you what, he was quick. Quick to the inside part of the plate.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Got to update the scoreboard. This ball game is over. The Giants unable to come back in this one, and a lot to talk about. This game was absolutely nuts. We had an umpire get injured, had to leave the game. Hopefully he's okay. And that is genuine. Good thoughts out to him. As much as I complain about umpires, I don't want to see him get hurt, especially if it's an umpire I don't hate, like this guy. But that aside, the Giants lose this one 7-5. And I'm just waiting for the chat to start going because there's a lot to talk about in this baseball game. Gregory Santos gets another opportunity in another high leverage late in the game situation. You had other options, not a whole lot. You had Caleb Berriger. You had Whistler. Not that he's been great. So I understand, I've heard Gabe Kapler say in interviews, it's about balancing, giving the guy confidence, but also, doing what's best for the team. It doesn't seem like he's balancing it too well with Santos because he's destroying this kid's confidence and we're losing games. So let's just put this one behind us. We'll move forward, try to get the win tomorrow, and try to wrap up the series. But tough to lose like this. Not that we had it in the bag at any point, but, we fought hard. Wait a second. I'm sorry. I think I got the wrong. Is that right? We kind of had it in the bag, but the Rockies fought hard today, and they get a win, so it happens. Give me just 1 second. I feel like that scoreboard's wrong. Yeah, they didn't score. I don't know why. So everyone, jump in the chat. Let me know your thoughts while I update that. Yeah, I don't know what the heck. Why does it show 5 in the second inning? It didn't score no 5 in the second inning. That's just a typo. Sorry about that. I didn't score any runs in the second inning, matter of fact. Sorry, I just that 5 was staring at me, and I was like, all right, guys, so let's get into it. Let's get into this post-game talk. I'm going to jump into the chat here, see what's going on. And after yesterday's amazing game, amazing high yesterday, unfortunately today, things do not work out. Let's jump into the chat. Is the chat? Wait, what's going on here? I am tripping out right now. Here we have it. Okay, here we have it. I see it. Fire Phoenix, Andy Mancuso, Boys of the Bay. I thought Belt and Flores had walk-offs. Man, Flores crushed a ball that I thought was gone and was foul. Then he crushed a ball that was fair and they caught it. And then a couple other hard hit balls. I thought several times we were in good shape. SL, tough one. Crawford splash dinger was great. That was sick. We do have that on tape. We do have the craw bomb on tape. An absolute rocket into McCovey Cove. You got to love that blast right there. It is wet. Crawford, I mean, what a beast. He crushed it. He has had some big hits this season, some key home runs. And unfortunately, we couldn't celebrate that for long. But Fire Phoenix is here. Hurdle Turtle is here. Can't waste that opportunity Bard gave us on the La Stella ground ball. Yeah, and that too, that as well with the error. Lots of chances here. If we get the DH back at 22, Bart catcher, Posey DH. Oh, I think it's happening, like it or not. But yeah, Brian is here as a Dodger fan. Want to get beer tonight. They took another L and F Angel Hernandez. Oh gosh, you guys had to deal with Angel. I am so sorry about that. But yeah, Dodgers lost, Padres lost, Giants lost. I remember like when I was a kid, I used to get mad when like the Dodgers would lose or the Padres would lose or whoever, the Braves, whoever we'd be chasing would lose, but we would also lose. And I'd find out they lost, and I'm like, dang it, like, why are you mad they lost? I'm like, yeah, we had a chance to gain a game, and we blew it, if that makes sense. Like, makes no sense at all. I should be happy, right, that the Dodgers and Padres lost. But in some part of my mind, I'm like, damn it, we could have had a game on them. But it's all good. Did Dubon not see? Oh, great point. That's another thing that happened in this going. Mario, did Dubon not see Wotis' signal to stop at third? My guess was he was hustling, didn't lift his head. I think he was looking at the ball. He was looking at the ball, trying to see where it is because it's instinctual. But you learn early in your big league, not your big league, I apologize, your baseball career, because I never played in the big leagues. But, I learned early on, you look at the third base coach. You trust the third base coach. You don't look at the ball. It looked like he got excited. He saw Wotis was waving him because a lot of times, third base coaches will wave you in and then they'll hit that stop sign. So he was waving him in. And then he put up the stop sign, but Dubon was rolling. Dubon was like rolling, and you could see he was not looking at Wotis, and he collided with him. And Dubon has made multiple base running mistakes. Really got to work on that. I'm sure he's been chewed out before, and it just can't happen. It can't happen. I see a super chat. Tyler Burbeck has come through. $1 super chat. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. So let's get to the super chat. Thank you. Really do appreciate that, Tyler. That means a lot. It helps out a ton. Thank you so very much. We have Mile High, but Steven Ortega is here. Do you believe Giants have a playoff run in this season? It's a long way to go. It's a long season, but yes, they could do it. They have the talent. They've proven it so far. Just got to keep this up. They have the talent. Definitely. I believe that coming into the season, they could be in a playoff hunt for at least a second wild card or a first wild card. But right now, there are division leaders tied with the Dodgers. So as division leaders, and we're about to get into May, obviously, I still believe this team could definitely fight for a playoff spot. Worst case scenario, best case, they are going for a division. Actually, worst case is that they fall out and don't even have a playoff push. But let's not think about that possibility, shall we? Rocky Adams is here. Man, you really choke that up. Wait a second. World Traveler, exactly. I hate that. We could have gained a game. Instead, we're tied. I hate those type of days. Yeah. I remember that. It'd be like, I remember 1993, we were in a fight with the Braves. One day the Giants would lose, and later I'd be like, what happened in the Braves game? And they'd be like, they lost. I'd be like, damn it. Why are you mad that the Braves lost? Because we could have gained a game. But no, you didn't lose a game, so okay. Yaz has got a little injury, but it's nothing major. We'll try to check on that. But Yastrzemski is day-to-day. I don't think he's on the IL or anything like that. But that's part of the reason why we made that trade with the Yankees. It's kind of crazy. We've done it before. Remember last season or in 2019, we picked up Tyler Austin? And he didn't make it through the season. And that guy was a power-hitting guy who did decent, hit some home runs for us. So you just never know with these guys. He's a decent name picking up this guy from the Yankees. But honestly, I won't be surprised if he doesn't make it through the rest of the season. That sounds crazy, but I really believe that there's a good chance. I hope he does. I hope Tauchman comes over here and starts crushing the ball. As for Yaz right now, Yastrzemski underwent an MRI examination. Very mild left oblique strain, could miss 5 to 6 games, but they're trying to avoid the dreaded injured list, aka disabled list. So we'll see what happens there. But as of now, just some tightness, a strain, oblique strain, so could miss some time and is missing some time. But we'll see. Thank you again, Tyler Burbeck, for the super chat. But yeah, what a bomb. And shout out also to Brandon Belt for the drive earlier in the ball game to put the Giants ahead. Just a line bullet right there, and that ball ended up in the water. It did end up in the water. It was not a splash hit, but it did end up in the water. You got to keep that in your section. I always say that. You got to keep it in your section. There's the drive. It's heading out there to right field, and somehow, yeah, you had a play on it. You had a play on that ball. Look at that. Oh, yeah, you got to keep that in your section. You can't let that go in the water. Guys, so Giants today lose this one 7-5. Tough loss today. We got to get more into Santos as well. I want to see your guys' thoughts on Gregory Santos coming into another high leverage situation. We argued about this last time. We argued, we agreed, and it's just depending, but we had a deep discussion last time, and I said second big league career. I did not agree with the move. Third big league career game. Freaking McCovey, my cat just knocked down my light. Sorry guys, just a second. My cat's causing havoc. All right, but yeah, third big, there he comes again. McCovey, be careful. Go lay down, go to sleep. Like, I don't have any kids or wife or anything, and I still have, problems with my cat. My cat causes a lot of havoc. But yeah, I think it was a risky, more than risky. Last time was risky. This time was just outright insane. Look, if you bring in Berriger or Whistler and they blow it, what can you say? That's who you had. But you bring in a guy for his third big league outing who just got messed up last time. That's more than just risky. That's just straight up insane. But yes, hey, what's going on, Tyler Burbeck? What's going on, Brian? You're starting to see the starting staff come back to earth. Pitching lights out now. Seems like Dodgers are slumping in all categories. Yeah, what's going on with your guy, Edwin Rios? Man, he's really struggling. He's one of my favorite players on the as far as Dodgers players go. Dave Roberts isn't helping. He's keeping Edwin Rios. Keeps on giving Edwin Rios ABs. Yeah, exactly. For a while, I was hoping Giants could snag Rios. Now, maybe it's okay. What's going on, world? I think he'll get through it, though. Hell yeah, I'm an Astros fan. Girl, support Eric all the way. Thank you so much, World Traveler. We got some ladies in the chat, I know. I appreciate all y'all. Guys, prayer to the umpire. Yeah, I was saying I am thinking about the umpire because he looked pretty shaken up. That was a scary moment. Line drives in the head. He could have a serious concussion, and I don't wish that on anybody, not even Rob Drake. If it was Rob Drake, I would still send out my thoughts. Although I might, in the back of my mind, hope that maybe he can go home and recuperate for a while, so we don't have to see him on the ball field, because I'm not a fan. But I definitely don't wish any physical harm on anybody. So hopefully this umpire is okay. To be honest, I know exactly who it is. I just can't remember his name off the top of my head. I don't memorize the umpires' names. I shouldn't know their names as well as I do. By the way, another super chat's on board. What do we have here? Who is this from, and how much is this for? I see it. I got to find it here. $2 Canadian. Rocky has come through again. Yankees are mad about the Tauchman trade. Good. They got a player to be named later, though. So just calm down on that, Yankees fans. You got a player to be named. Maybe we'll hook you up with someone good. I highly doubt it. How's Aaron Sanchez doing? We're gonna check some Aaron Sanchez clips. He pitched well today. Let me throw out a thank you there to Rocky Adams, the great Rocky Adams. Not a whole lot of Rocky names in the big leagues. Rocky Gale. You guys heard of Rocky Gale? He is in the Dodgers organization. Maybe not anymore. I don't know where he's at now. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah, super chat. Thank you. That's a nice bat flip. So the Giants with a couple of big bombs. But, yeah, Aaron Sanchez, we were worried about his velocity. I love his form. I love this kid. I mean, he's not really a kid. He's in late 20s, but I mean, he is. Look at that stuff. Look at that movement there. 86. I mean, right hitting his spots. And I'm hoping you guys can't hear any announcing over the top of this. I'm trying to silence it. Just let me know if there's any crazy noise. But yeah, as you can see, look at that movement right there. Love Aaron Sanchez. Love this signing, even though, yeah, his heater's not quite up to speed. He doesn't really need to be with this kind of off-speed stuff. He's really, got it going on. Today wasn't his best, but we were in a position to win late in this one. Or, we're honestly in the ninth inning, we should have won this game. We should have found a way to get that winning run across the board. We could not do it. There's Tapia, and look at that movement. Impossible. You can't touch it. Have a seat. Have a seat, son. What do they say? Meat. Grab some pine meat. Yes. Grab some pine on that one. No doubt about it. Let me jump back into the post game. Another good pitch. So you can see Sanchez really looked good out there, and I love it. Thank you guys for supporting Humm Baby Baseball and all our affiliates, which include SF Bay Area Sports Talk and Ball Cap Sports and all the other great YouTubers. Support us, support small creators, because we're going to tell you how it is. And that's what's up. So what's up, Brian? Edwin Rios is like 1 for 33 since that home run in Oakland. His swing is asking for a strikeout every time he comes up. It's too long. He does have an interesting swing. I've always thought that, but he seemed to make it work until lately. World Traveler, always Rocky's the Eric is the man. No, Rocky is the man. Yankees boo. Yaz animates. Belt nearly hit 2. Yeah, that foul ball was absolutely smashed. Dumb move to put Santos in. Jazz Adams, thank you so much for jumping in. You got to put him in a game where we're either up or down at least 5 runs. And, you could have put him in earlier in the ball game where it was a little less high leverage, maybe 6th inning or something. But, you use up a Tyler Rogers. You use up all our guys in McGee and whatnot. You use them up, and then when it comes to the 9th and 10th inning, when it's really high leverage, when the game's on the line, we don't have time to come back. That's when you use Santos. If you know Sanchez is only going to pitch 4 or 5 innings, you know that you're going to have to use all these guys. And you know by using mathematical equations that by the 10th inning or 9th inning, you're going to have to go to this guy. So maybe it's better to put him in earlier. I'm just saying, I think Kapler gets some criticism for the way that he ran this game. You can't blame it all on Kapler. But it bit him. He decided to go with Santos again, and it bit him in the ass. World Traveler, well, we played without them against the Tigers, Mariners. I can't remember if another team. Yes. William Erber, Alice, and here's Mile High Sports. I haven't seen you in the chat for a while. Thank you so much for jumping in. Mile High Sports. I remember him with the Jays in 16. He was the ERA title holder. Happy he's doing good. Yeah, he had a great year in 16. Jazz Adams is here. I just think if Sanchez had gone 6, we could have limited our bullpens. Yeah, that's a good point as well. Great point. I'm friends with Anthony Desclafani. Descalso. I misread that. I am friends with Descalso. That's why I couldn't pronounce it, because I was misreading it. Descalso's sister. At least Dodgers lost it. That's a good thing. Question, trading a bullpen arm when your bullpen is struggling. That's a really interesting question, because we just traded a bullpen arm. We could have used him today, actually. That's a great question. But I guess, it wasn't just for today. It was for overall. We're going to make some moves. They're churning the we're going to win tomorrow. We're going to win the series. If we don't win the series, then that means I got to shave, and we don't want baby Eric. So we got to get this win tomorrow. This reminds me of 2014, having those big name players in the bullpen that can't get it together. Not good. Yeah, 2014, 2016, the bullpen was just atrocious. In 2014, we won the World Series. We had the big 4, but in 2016, that bullpen was absolutely awful, even though they had good stuff. We have Strickland. Remember Strickland? He's still around. He's still pitching, so good for him. But I agree. Santos can't be put in the high leverage, guys. Yeah, and David Knight is, Ball Cap Sports, awesome channels. I'm fully vaccinated. Will you get vaxxed? Eric, if so, choom. We got to get the vax so I can get into the stadium. So obviously I'm going to get the vax. If that's the only way to get in, you know what's happening. Got to get in the stadium. William Uber Alice. Actually, I think you can get in with a negative test as well. But it's definitely that's definitely a pain in the ass, because it's got to be within 48 hours. So then you're constantly getting tested over and over just to go to games. But World Traveler and everyone else, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate everyone jumping in here. You guys are all awesome. Great game today as far as the entertainment value, not as far as the final results. But jumping into this one, look at some of these batting averages. Buster Posey, 3 for 5. He's hitting .351. He's having a career year so far, and I'm loving it. Dickerson, 217. Ruff, 188. Ruff went 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. Come on, Ruff, dude. Come on. Slater, I really had hoped that he would crush one out of the ballpark, and he grounded into a double play. I was pissed off and really mad at Slater for that, but no, I'm just kidding. He tried his best. 230 on the year. Crawford had another big day. 3 for 4. Averages slowly coming up here. 217. Dubon. And Vossler. Shout out to Jason Vossler because he hit a double today, and that's, I believe, his first big league extra base hit. Ripped it right down the line. Looks just like he did in spring training. We need to keep Vossler. There's Dupont. Dupont. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Don't remind me of that. Freaking Dubon. Maybe they should call him Dubone again. Dubone-headed. another Dubon-headed play out there on the base pass. But I know I like Dubon, and I'm a fan of Dubon, and I appreciate his story. And coming from Honduras, he was a good baseball player there. Baseball's not the biggest sport there, but he got into it, got an opportunity to come to Sacramento, play in a high school here, and he was so good, and he got drafted. He is eventually in the big leagues. So it's a great story, and he used to come to AT&T Park. But you better stop fucking up. So back to the chat. What do we have here? I hope Sanchez pitches well, coming from a Jays fan. Rocky Adams, is that another super chat from Rocky? Thank you so much once again. Rocky Adams has come through, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, everyone, for jumping in here and for the super chats. They are super helpful. And shout out to my video. You guys remember the screwball video I put up. It did fine. It didn't do very well. It didn't do as well as I hoped over the first 24, 48 hours. At least my people watched. It got 200 or 300 views. It's fine. Kind of forgot about it. It's got 10,000 views. I don't know what happened. That thing blew up. So one of my videos blew up, and so I'm really happy about that. Kind of behind the scenes, it was just growing. So that never happens because most of my videos are topical. Like today's video, for instance, the trade video, like after 24, 48 hours, like no one's really going to watch it anymore. So I was really happy about that. But back to the chat, AJ Greco, Dubonhead. I think he needs to spend some time at the alternate side, but he's too valuable. Oh, man. Yeah, Dubone-headed play there. Kapler, for now on, anytime someone messes up on the base pass, it's a Dubone-headed play. Dubone is young and dumb right now. If he gets himself out of his head, look out. He's got a lot of talent. Hey, Red Poppy. Red Poppy is here. William is here. Mile High is here. Thank you so much, Brian. Have a good night. And baseball has their ups and downs. 100, it certainly does. And, hey, Curtis B Music, 27 viewers and 8 likes. Smash the like button, everyone. Smash that like button. We got super chats from Rocky Adams and earlier from Tyler Burbeck. I will never forget the super chats. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. Mile High, I believe, is a Jays fan. He's from the Denver area, but unless I'm tripping out, he's a Jays fan and a Denver Broncos, and makes some videos, has a channel. So, guys, go subscribe. I don't know if you're still putting up content. To be honest, I haven't checked out on your channel in a little while, but I need to check on your channel. Make sure to go subscribe there to Mile High Sports. I really appreciate all the support, everyone. Sorry about I'm not as excited as yesterday for obvious reasons. Giants did make a trade today, and if you didn't get my thoughts in that video, I will give you my thoughts right now. I like the move because Peralta wasn't pitching that well. I do like our bullpen arms. We have some good lefties. We have Alvarez. We have, obviously McCheese and some other guys in the alternate site and whatnot. And to pick up a guy with some power, a change of scenery can do him some good. And he had a great year in 2019. And 2019 ain't 2016. 2019 ain't 2014. 2019 is the last full big league season. All he's had as far as sample size after that great year was a 2020 freaking pandemic bull crap, sorry ass, shortened, pathetic, horrible year. And then he had like 14 at-bats this year. So I'm not convinced that he still can't really be good. So I'm happy with the move. If he's not great, oh well. We lose Peralta and a player to be named. As long as that player to be named ain't like Joey Bart, which it won't be, then we'll be fine. I'm sure it's not going to be anything. I don't know. I don't know how that player to be named later works. I guess they just negotiate it later. But anyway, we'll see. Back to the chat. We have William Uber. We have Brian. We have Rocky. Mile High. I thought there was. I love Farhan Zaidi. He's doing right now. Yeah, Farhan's doing a good job. He's putting together a great team. You can't get mad and just cuss him out for everything. We're gonna lose games. We're gonna win games. It does feel like our losses, like at least half of our losses, are frustrating, like pissed off type losses. Instead of just your normal like, okay, good game. We lost. I thought there was a fake home baby, but it was just you. It was so funny going to your channel and you said it was me. Oh. No fake Humm babies out there. We just got to look forward. Bullpen needs to step it up. Absolutely. Why does Kepler keep putting Santos out there? I don't have any idea. I understand you don't have his, the relief pitcher cut a little short today. Whistler hasn't been great, but I feel like you could have used him better. You put him in major high leverage situations and let him blow games twice in a row. Right now, his confidence level is sky low. It's in the ground. I know Kepler isn't popular right now, but considering the Giants' record, if they continue to play like this, oh yeah, you got to give Kepler credit. You got to give Cap credit when we play well. He deserves a little criticism for today's performance. I think a little. I mean, the key word is a little more than last time, though. Last time I said he deserves a little bit. You could question that move. Today I'm gonna seriously question it and say I simply didn't like the move. I promise you, believe it or not, if he'd have put in Whistler and Whistler gave up those 2 home runs, there's no way I'm saying what the hell are you doing. I probably would say, what are you gonna do? Throw Santos in there again? That's what I would say. If he would have put in Berger or Whistler and they would have given up those home runs, I would have said, what is he supposed to do? Put in Santos again? No, he's not going to do that. That's exactly what he did, and it bit us in the ass. So shout out again to Brandon Crawford and everyone else in the chat. Whistler needs to go yesterday. It was bad karma. Whistler hasn't been great. I think they're getting more time. Tauchman was also injured at the beginning of this year. At least we get the good defense that Ruff and Dickerson do not offer. A.J. Greco is really smart. A.J. Greco is right on the money with everything that I believe it's a he says. So I appreciate that, AJ. You're right on the money. And the freak is here. I feel like can't manage as well. So guys, tough loss today. It happened. We lost, but it's over with. But thank you everyone for joining me for today's post-game show. Today's post-game show is brought to you by some company gave me a whole bunch of money. You know what? F them. Can't find it. So to hell with that. They can screw themselves and keep their money, because today's post game is brought to you by you guys for all your support. I really do appreciate it. It means the world. Let's just jump through all of baseball before we go. I do like to do that just for the sake of doing it. Cleveland wins over Minnesota. Pittsburgh takes out Kansas City. Kansas City has been great, 14-8. I was high on the Royals. Check out my Royals preview. I was high on the Royales. Yankees actually win against Baltimore. Yankees are 10-13. Toronto beats Washington. Shout out to Toronto Blue Jays fans in the chat and Ballcap Sports for that win. Boston over New York Mets. Tampa Bay over Oakland, 4-3. Oakland is having a great year. Atlanta over the Cubs, 5-0. Milwaukee beats Miami. St. Louis over the Phillies. Lots of games today, so a lot of action. The Astros did beat the Mariners 2-0. But the most important games are definitely the Padres, who lost to the D-backs 5-1, and the Dodgers, who were not spanked, but they lost 6-5 against the Reds. So tough day for the West. Is that another Tyler Burbeck super chat that I see, or doth my eyes deceive me? Is that the same one, or is that a new one? It's a new one! It's a new one! Alice, yes, but he's recovering faster than expected. Always lurking. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that. That calls for another thank you video. As of now, all super chats get this thank you video until I get so big that I can't keep up, but that's just a dream as of now. We still have a super chat thank you video for Tyler Burbeck. Really impressed with Doval. Oh, Doval has looked good. Doval, I wouldn't mind in some late inning situations. Camilo Doval is great, but it happens. The Dodgers choked another game because of Scott Alexander. Man, he's been in the Dodgers organization, I feel like, since like the 80s. Scott Alexander, I always hear about this guy. I'm probably tripping. And maybe they had another guy by a similar name, like in the 90s. Scott Alexander, he's been in the Dodgers organization for a while. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I'm looking it up right now. No, he's not that old. He's only 31. Oh, no, he's only been in the Dodgers organization since 2018. Okay, I must be getting mixed up with someone else. He came up with the Royals. But, Yeah, everyone, thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. And, yeah, tough one today, guys. Tyler Burbeck, Jenny Vega. Jenny Vega is here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Giants do not make it happen today, but we did see a big bomb, big shot from Crawford. This ball gets wet. This ball is a McCovey Cove shot. Shout out to Crawford for the bomb. It was an exciting moment. Turned out for nothing other than having a nice, exciting moment. Look at this one. Boom! I mean, absolutely crushed it. And, oh, by the way, shout out to Bard for a great comeback story last year. But we can't let you off the hook without a nice splash hit. I love it here. And Vossler, again, shout out for the double. And great performances today. Unfortunately, wasn't enough because of another tough performance and a tough day. But you know what? This dude has good stuff. We're not going to give up on him. We're not going to boo him here at the stadium. But unfortunately, it's just a tough day for Santos. And Kapler, dude, just stop putting him in those positions. I know you're trying to give the guy more confidence. Let him pitch regular situations and get confidence that way. But you've done great, Cap. You've done great this year. Giants look great, and I'm happy about what's going on this season. Let's get the win tomorrow. Let's get the series victory tomorrow. Shout out to everyone in the chat for today's great stream. It went really well, and I'm super happy, except that we lost. So, guys, have a great day. 2 Brandons went deep. We've had these Brandons, the Giants. We're so blessed to have the 2 Brandons for so long. They're going to be free agents soon. I hope we can keep them. It just won't be the same without Crawford and Belt and Posey. Giants have always done well of keeping our guys. You know, remember the 80s with Robbie Thompson, Will Clark, Kevin Mitchell, all these guys we had for a while. Not forever, but we had them for a long time. And just think that these guys were from the 2014 World Series. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 8 years. 8 years. We still got so many guys from that team. I wouldn't say so many, but we have a lot. And a lot of guys were in the organization, like Slater and other guys were in the organization. Giants do a great job of hanging on to guys while they're still good and contributing. If someone stinks, you know, we will show them the door. But if they're still contributing, you know, we keep them as long as we can because that's Giants family. That's how we do it. Love this team. Love the Giants. And let's get it tomorrow. Not giving up on McGee. Kapler can only utilize the players he has. Yes, Robert, that is absolutely the case. And that's why we cut him a little bit of a break. But I do think he needs to I don't think if he can help it. I just think that you need to put this guy not in another high-leverage situation. So you guys have a great day. Eric, if someone told you the Giants would be tied with the Dodgers for first and the Padres would be in fourth, would you believe that person? No, probably not. Probably not, because the Padres in fourth is they got a lot of talent. They got a lot of energy, a lot of good youth, and I highly doubt they'll end up in fourth. I would not believe that person. But it's possible. It's baseball. Anything's possible. You guys have a great day. Thank you again for all the support. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. Do it now because we lost and we need some support. We need to get it together tomorrow. Giants going to win this one tomorrow. Let's make it happen, everybody. Let's freaking do it. San Francisco, let's go. Thank you again, everybody. And for all the super chats today, I'm going to send a big thank you again. And that's a wrap. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Slater hits a high drive. Center field. It is out of here. Wow. And he goes to straightaway center field. And with one swing of the bat, the Giants take the lead. Here's Dickerson. Dickerson, high drive, right center field. It is out of here.
Strike 3 called. That ball is gone. The first home run of the year for Brandon Belt.
Tell you what, he was quick to the inside part of the plate.